Almost texted, didn't press it. Typed it out, then erased again. You don't know, but I'm not clean. Still glitching between two scenes. It's been months, but his name still loads. Tapped you up, then let it go. Not proud, not chasing, but the thought keeps pacing. You say I'm all you need, and I pretend to breathe, but in the cracks I bleed a little off screen. You're steady, I'm not. You're present, I run. Almost texted, hit delete. Thought of him on repeat. Almost sent what I shouldn't feel. Still acting like I've healed. You hold me, but my mind slides to places where I used to hide. Almost texted, almost lied. Almost texted, almost texted, almost texted, almost lied. Phone face down, but my head slid up. Every time it's I pull that thread up. Not to go, just to feel, not to love, just to steal a version of me. Not trying to lose this, but part of me moves, slips. Almost texted, hit delete. Thought of him on repeat. Almost said what I shouldn't feel. Lit up, acting like I've healed. You hold me, but my mind slides to places where I used to hide. Almost texted, almost lied. Almost texted, almost texted, almost still stare out. Don't do it, I whisper loud, but my thumb still finds that route. Almost texted, almost gone. You say love, but it sounds wrong. Almost clicked, almost slipped. Still falling, still split. Oh, hey, hey. You asked me where I've been, and I said just driving again. But I passed that road he used to live, and I hated how that made me feel. I saw your
My ultimate's ready.
name of my screen, but my heart replayed a different scene. It's not fair to you, I know, but it's a fight I never show. I'm with you, but I wonder, even when I try to stay, he's gone, but he still lingers in the quiet parts of my day. It's not what I want, but I still look back. Not what I need, but I keep losing track of all the love I give to you, while holding on to something I should undo. I swear you're the one, but the past won't let me run. I'm sorry, I keep coming undone. You touched my hand, I flinched, not cause of you, but what I miss. Not the person, just the time you lost, didn't feel like a crime. Not mine, and you deserve a love that's stuck in between you, but I it's cruel, and I can't stand it, but this ache just won't outrun. It's not what I want, but I still look back. Not what
Yeah.
I need, but I keep losing track of all the love I give to you, while holding
ตอน
on
นี้นะ
to something I should undo. I swear
อ่า
you're the one,
น่าจะได้อยู่
past won't let me run. I'm sorry. Kill this feeling, keeps being reborn. It's not what I want, but I still look back. Not what I need, losing track. I swear I'm parts of me still slip.
Careful now. Flash! Watch your eyes!
I crossed the line. One swipe, heart, rewind.
Match found.
Tell me lies, 3 nights and cry. I crossed the line. Phone lights up, I freeze. Name hits like a disease. New love, sleep.
Death match. Warm up.
Still in my mind. Daily repeat. Regret I played the tape again. I say I'm yours, but I wander off beat.
We move as a unit, okay? Last thing I need is some hero
Fight.
messing things up. Don't give them ground.
Nó đang gom chơi lấy gọi là ôiไอ้เฮียยิงไม่ออกเลยตัดไม่ได้หรอเฮียโอ้โหยิงไม่ได้เลย
Sleep tight.
ยิงไม่ได้ของจริงไอ้เหี้ยของแท้เลยอะ I know I know โอ้โหดูดิดูยิงดิไอ้เหี้ยยิงไม่ได้เลยนี่ครับไม่ได้บอกดูมันให้กูดิวะเล่นแรงเล่นไม่ออกแน่เฮียไม่บอก
Dominating.
โอ้ดูยิงบนมือเลยเปิดสองตัวบัตร
Look at that.
อีกหนึ่งโอ้โหโชว์เฮียอะไรเนี่ยอันนี้รู้สึกกูแพ้เชลีฟฮัลโหลเห็นหัวไม่เดินมานิดเดียว โอ้แพ้เชลีฟฮัลโหลเซอร์นี่อะแต่ไม่เอาทรงเลยอะ
10 kills remaining.
โอ้บ้าเตอร์ เชียวว่าบอลไม่ค่อยดันเท่าไหร่
No more Viper.
อ๊บอาจจะยังนาน
5 kills remaining.
แต่ยังนานแก้มาผมว่าพอเลยไม่บอกไม่วอร์มละเราเล่นของจริงดีกว่าแต่ยังนานแก้มาผมว่า
But now it's glowing my screen. I said I'm done, I'm anything, so why'd I let you in again? I told myself I'd change for real, but old desire's hard to kill. It's always the same, I play the game. Convince
แต่ว่า
myself
มันทำหน้าปกไงนะ
that I'm the one to blame. One drink, thought of what we had. 2 texts, I swore I'd never send back. 3 nights, I swam in what ifs again. I know, I fell again. I know it's getting old, losing all control. By now, before I make it worse again. I know, I fell again. I wore the shirt you liked. Told myself it's just the vibe. But memories stitched in every thread. I kissed the past instead. Said I'm fine to all my friends. Then checked your page again. It's always like this, a near miss. I fake a new beginning.
ต้องทำภาพสตรีมมันสดใสใช่ป่าวฟิลเตอร์ไปคอนเลคเขียวมันดูสว่างอ่ะประมาณเนี้ยได้ปะสว่างขึ้นปะประมาณเนี้ยได้ปะสว่างขึ้นปะ
Don't tell me it's okay. I chose to feel this way. Maybe I don't wanna heal. I just wanna feel something.
Let's go Let's go Let it go เงินครับทุกคน
I know, I fell again. One look, you're pulling me back in. 2 lies I cover with a grin. 3 calls and I'm right where I began. I know, I fell again. I know it makes you tired. I'm taking
Match found.
no excuses, no disguise. I just keep falling for the lie. I know, I fell again. I know it's wrong, still open the door. Didn't reply, but I read it back. I'm not proud,
ไม่ใช่เฟอร์ดีป่ะ
No.
Hold the blanket higher, hit the guilt thick. You talk like we're solid, but I cracked last week.
My check. Fuck.
อ๋อนี่อะไรของมันเนี่ยมันให้กูเล่นอะไรเนาะ
They have no idea
ไอ้
how hard
เหี้ย
I am.
ของมึงเนี่ย แรงได้อาจจะยังนะ
Something
These imposters actually think they can beat my tech. Let's test that theory. Reloading.
Đã lọt đi nha, thôi đi em. Đi em mà không nào mà. Pass rồi. Phải rồi. Ui. Tao đây. Rồi. ไอ้เหี้ยผมปิงจังวะว้าบจัดเอ้ยว้าบไปละสกาย
Going back.
Spike down A.
Đây. Đây.
เฮ้ย
Bài đây cái
Ô cái địt. Vào A này, vẫn vào A này. Left for mid.
Gun here.
I think they're going B, they're going.
30 seconds left.
B.
Enemy defender spawn.
Spike planted. Still in sight.
Folded. Enemy B.
Last player standing.
Anti.
เฮ้ยกูปิงมาก
Anti.
ไม่ใช่ล่ะ
Die.
Do nó tiếng Việt cũng
ปิงมากอาจจะยังนะถ้าในปิงอ่ะปิงจัดแล้ววะ
Ê.
Ai
No peeking. I want to eat.
In.
Cutting their vision.
Chúng ta cùng nhau.
Spike down A.
ลูกต่อเลยเหรอเดี๋ยวช่วยกัน
Drop in a smoke.
เฮียผมโล
Under này. Em có này. 50 kìa.
Spike down A. Last player standing.
Pina làm gì đây?
เดี๋ยวก็อีมีบรอตาย
Spike planted.
chết lâu.
Gun here.
เจเป็นดอเลยเหรอเป็นที่อ่ะ เจเป็นดอเลยเหรอเฮีย
You want KJ's shoes? Allee, dude, you can't even wear shoes.
เอ้ยหมาผมมันปิดแมปไม่หมดไอ้เฮียแล้วเฮียจัดเลยนะคือหมากูแบบตัวก็ไม่รู้ว่าในไทยตัวเดียว
Cutting their vision. Still in sight.
Thằng yếu.
Spike down B.
Inside.
Fire up.
Inside, jet inside.
One enemy remaining.
Hold, Reyna. Nice one.
สวนบอก
You want
เฮ้ยช็อตนี้แจ็คเกินจัด
À, Neon chạy nhanh quá.
เฮ้ยดูช็อตนี้ดิ
Kaza. Keep this momentum.
อ่า
Arena, can you buy?
เฮ้ยเฮียกระโจน
Need a drop. Need a drop. Thanks.
โจนในเฮีย
We win, we survive.
B B B
อ๋อมันไม่ได้ยินเสียงผมเหรอฮัลโหลฮัลโหลฮัลโหล
Ô, đẩy này.
I know exactly.
ที่ผ่านแล้วไม่ได้ยินเสียงนั่นเลยโอ้ยทำไม
Last player standing.
All going B.
โอ้ยทำไม
Last player standing.
You can save, you can save. All going B.
โอ้ยทำไม
You can save. All going B.
โอ้ยทำไม
Oh,
VCT needs me. I can't be away for long. Let's end this.
ไอ้เฮียสตรีมกูแม่งบางเว้ยไอ้เฮีย
Need a drop.
ระวันบายหน่อยได้ไหมครับเฮ้ยเด็ดปืนเพื่อนนี่มั้ยวะสบายรับเฉลยโอ้ยเฮียปืนเนี่ยเสียง
That's how you survive.
I
เสียงเพลงเพลง
Enemy mid. Enemy spotted mid.
เอ้ยชื่อ
Multiple end.
เล่นมันตายตามเด็ก
G
สมองเอง
Spike down A.
ไอ้เฮียมึงกูยิงกูเหรอ
Terminated.
1 G 1 G.
Last player
Oi.
standing. Spike planted.
I'm nothing like the enemy clove.
ไอ้เฮียคือ
I wouldn't be caught dead
มึง
in
ไป
that
พีค
outfit.
ทำเพี้ยนะครับลูกพี่ มึงไปพีคคนเดียวทำไมเนี่ยเอาเฮ้ยโอ้โหไปพีคตายเฉยเลยผมหลุดเลยครับดอกไม้แดงหลุดเลยเอาไงเดี๋ยววะกูไม่มีรอบเหรอเอาเดี๋ยว
Just cool down. We're good enough to win.
เป็นไรกูก็แพ้เนี่ยไอ้เหี้ยมาดูเจ็ดดูดิ
B.
ไปด้วย
Back time to get the alarm bot down.
Stealing sight. Spike down B.
One knock.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
Rồi, dính rồi, go. Nice.
Respectfully, you couldn't stop one
ไอ้
guy.
เหี้ยโค
for real.
มึงไม่
มา
ตาย
เปล่าหลังบ้านพัง
โค
Bien hecho, Gecko. Ustedes también, chiquitines.
โอ้ยเหี้ย
Chắc chăn rồi này.
กูเล่นกับใครวะเนี่ย
Placing
Alarm bot.
เธอไม่ได้ผมกดถูกเซิร์ฟใช่ป่าวะ ถูกเซิร์ฟเหรอ
I was. Keep your guard up.
เซิร์ฟไม่
Hay này.
There.
โอเค
gun here.
Cutting their vision.
Enemy
Suffer
spotted
off mid.
Gun here.
กระบี่
Spike down A.
We got the spike from Reyna.
ไปเฮีย
Placing swarm grenade.
โบรสไปดรอปโบ
Placing sentry.
ไซเฟอร์ท็อป
Hi! I'm pissed!
One enemy
ไม่ใช่บี
remaining.
โบ
Sorry.
Turret down.
Actually, man.
Oh,
Hey, wait.
here.
สวัสดี
30 seconds left.
กระบี่ไอ้เฮียเบสร้อยจัด
ไม่ใช่เบล
รวยแล้วก็ตายทีเลย
ว้าว
Spike spotted mid. Where are we going this
Hey, man.
time? Remember what worked in the past.
เฮียปล่อยกูโสเลยเฮียปล่อยกูโสกลางในรังหนูเลยเฮียกูยิงมาไม่มีอะไรเลย
Đừng quen đi bạn, đi về mua sắp em đi.
ดู
Vâng nha.
Phải đều tiền.
เน่าเลยครับช็อตเมื่อกี้ผมเน่าเลยเป็น
Oh shite, I lost my pet dog.
เฮ้ย
Ôi rồi, nó dí bạn tôi rồi.
เฮ้ยไม่ชี้แม่งหรอ
Wait, we can retake.
อ๋อเจ๊ไม่กัดตัวหรอ
Initiated.
Spike planted.
Lockdown destroyed.
Last player standing.
Đừng quá, đừng đẩy bạn ơi.
Let's
My
reset.
ult is ready.
Deep breaths and all that.
โดนกูพิมพ์ไม่เฮียโดนกูย้อนจัดอ่ะเฮียโดนกูพิมพ์ใส่เลย พิมพ์ไม่พักครับขออนุญาตพิมพ์ไม่พักนะ
Back like I never left.
ก็เพกจับเลยแล้วของมันหรือว่าหนัก
One enemy remaining.
ดูด้วยกันนะ
Turret out. Turret destroyed.
ไปแบบ
Chill.
ไปเช็ค
Still in sight.
Ôi.
Cutting their vision. Last player standing.
Ồ. Ôi, địt mẹ nhanh thế.
Listen up, you muckers. If I don't get back up, just give me a nudge. I might not be dead, just take a wee kit.
ไอ้เฮียกูลงแรงกูเจอควายสาดแพ้สองกูขอร้องหน่อยพี่ไม่ใจดีกับผมเลยแล้วก็เบ็ดแม่งด้วยกูบอกเลยเบ็ดพวกแค่เนี่ยต่อ
Get out of my way.
Có B này.
โคบดิมึงดูโคบดิมึงดูโคบ
เอาเบรกนะ
เพื่อน
Spike planted.
Alo, heal, bro.
Still in sight.
Ô,
Out of charges.
โคบไหมแล้วมึงไม่พีคช่วยกูล่ะไอ้เหี้ย
Last player standing.
đi còn nhanh thế.
ยืนหาพ่อมึงอ่ะโอ้โหกูเว้ย
Hay này.
จนมันจะเข้าหลังไปแล้วเพิ่งมานี่ดูเฮี้ยเหรอ
We do what we do. Get back to chilling.
ไอ้ขอเพื่อนอยู่ใต้เดี๋ยวเพื่อนเล่นควายจังอ่ะ
What shit
What are you saying, bro?
are you Japanese
No, he's Japan?
I need small cope don't die bro
Embarrass them.
no peek
Okay.
crop
Tell it to close.
No peeking.
yeah I say cope
Hey, B.
okay bro small B can you run small B can you run small B
Already in.
okay bro I got 10 alright but
See nothing.
หัวได้ไม่ได้
Enemy spike planted.
On flying Hong City.
My turn.
Last player standing.
Lôi sao bạn vẫn làm gì ở đây vậy?
I know
Con nghe quá.
exactly where you are.
Không biết rồi.
Drop in a smoke.
Con Leon nó đuổi luôn rồi.
โดนกูพิมพ์ยาวเลย
Last round before the switch.
Don't be cheap. Spend it all before it's gone.
กูยิงให้อ่ะเฮียมึงเดียวดิกูไป2ตัวเนี่ยเฮียมึงบอกกูเบ็ดเหรอแกก็บอกกูเบ็ดช็อตไหนวะไอ้เฮียกูให้โคตรคมไอ้สัตว์บอกกูเบ็ดนะมันต้องเนี่ยเริ่มคนกันนะ
Placing alarm bot.
เดี๋ยวดูกูเล่นนะ
Placing swarm grenade.
เดี๋ยว
Hey.
Cutting their vision.
จะนั่งลงครับเดี๋ยวมันก็จะลงเหตุที่เก็บเงิน
Blocking sight.
แคบิดเมดต่อเมดครับกูบอกต่อมิดเด้อโห
many mid
วันมีเมดวันได้เมด
Chạy rồi. Run away.
มันลดเพจแล้ว
Okay, go B guys.
goไอ้โฮเมดลงไว้ดีป่ะพี่ดอกออลลี่มิดอะโบเชื่อกูดิชี้
30 seconds left.
เดี๋ยวพ่อมึงดิหน้ามึงเนี่ย
There.
บิ๊ก
Three market.
Last player standing.
เดี๋ยวพ่อมึงดิ
10 seconds left.
มึงดูมันเล่นดิ
Spike planted.
มึงดูมันเล่นว่ะ
One enemy remaining.
เบอร์นะ
Wash. Địt con mẹ mày điêu vai luôn.
ไอ้เหี้ยก็สมแรงแพทอยู่
Switching
ไอ้เหี้ย
sides.
โคบอะแรงอะไรวะ
Everyone note down your observations. Then let's run it again.
I'm bronze, bro. Bronze 2.
No pressing.
Sao Bruin sẽ được vào được cái lobby này nhỉ? Tôi Blood 3 mà nhỉ?
ปีโอเคอยู่ตัวปีดับโบมึงดูดิ มันยังไม่ให้รีเฟกกันยิงแบบนี้เลย
Cypher here.
โอเคเอากิน
Chắp đi.
Right down. Reload.
Đinh neon.
โอเค
Cutting their vision. There.
Enemy spotted mid.
low neon low hyper
Gonna hit. One enemy remaining.
ป่วยเลยได้ทั้ง
go
กู
go
ดี
go last minute nice one
ในสมันนี่กูแบกอะครับ
So, do we mix it up? Double down? Let's talk.
ดูมันเล่นว่ะดูบนเล่นว่ะไอ้เหี้ยแล้ว
Reina I need you to go with team I will look I will do the look yeah
ไอ้เหี้ยโคบอ่ะกูบอกเลยตัวโคตรกากไอ้เหี้ยไม่ใช่ตัวกากเว้ยคนเล่นกากไอ้เหี้ยควายชิบหายโอ้ยจังเล่นเหี้ยหรอกเล่นสไนมั้งนะใครสักกัน
Whoa
โอ้โหไอ้ติ๊กกดรถ
Reloading.
ไซเฟอร์ไอ้ที่มันมาเชามันเอารอเลยทอน
In sight.
เฮ้ยสโมกชับบี้สโมกชับบี้สโมกชับบี้
Cutting their vision. You're not.
เฮ้ยมึงได้ยินไหมเนี่ยไอ้เหี้ยสโมกดิ
Last player standing.
เฮ้ยโบมึงสโมกเลยดิโบ
Mid.
โอ้ย
Vibe check, we feeling good? Hope so, hope so.
ไม่ได้เหี้ยหรอกสโมกก็สโมกไอ้ควาย
Reloading.
ไอ้พ่อไม่เล่นหรอกไม่เล่นอ่ะไอ้เหี้ยพ่อมึงดิทีมกูมีสโมกไหมเนี่ยเฮ้ยโอ้ยควายชิบหายเว้ยเล่นอะใครจะเล่นก็เล่นอะ
My ult ready.
เจเดนยอนเอ ก็เบ้กบสโมเอลก็บีบเฮ้ยกูเป็นก็บีบรรออะไรอ่ะ รออะไรพี่รอเฮียอะไรอยู่ของมึงเนี่ยพ่อมึงดิ
Not the spike, Wings. Spike sticky. Thanks, little man.
They're down.
Here. Cat.
on flank
Right here.
Reloading.
flank
One enemy remaining.
okay dead
That was their best. Huh. All right.
They're just batteries. And I need a recharge.
You text me, miss you, I reply, but my head's replaying.
ว้าวง่ายๆนะแบบไอ้เฮีย
Need a
ดรอ
drop.
ปดีกันเยอะก็ดรอปดี
Alarm bot out.
Keep up.
Alarm bot out.
Reloading.
oh he has an Odin oh my god
I got the spike.
Reloading.
Dizzy's up top.
Multiple enemies A.
Last player standing. 30 seconds left.
Sit down. Rash is ready.
To me, I still scroll too deep. That name hit fast like a flashback leak.
โอ้โหโคตรท้อเลยอ่ะไอ้เหี้ยมึงดูโป๊ปกูเล่น
Reloading. Dropping smoke.
นั่นไงนั่นไงไปเลยไปตายกันหมดนั่นไงนั่นไงโดนแตบด้วย
เลยนะ
Rash got him.
Last player standing. Flawless. Match point.
You know what we should do? I'll tell you. We should win. Don't overthink it.
เดี๋ยว
That's
ไม่
my
เจอ
job.
ชาริโปเฮีย
เว้ยอย่าปลายไว้นะ
Dropping smokes.
มึงไม่เอาแฟดหรอเพื่อน
Cutting their vision.
Blocking sight.
Feeling set.
Flanking. On flanking.
Reloading.
He on flanking.
One enemy
One
remaining.
more. Nice.
ดูกูยิง
Green shot
เนี่ยดูกูยิงเนี่ยดูกูยิงดิมึงดูกู
You
ยิง
know,
เนี่ยเพื่อน
I could just outlive
ฮัล
them.
โหลยิงดูกูยิงเนี่ย
Nah, bullets are quicker.
เบสิกพี่อ่ะนี่ดูกูยิงครับไอ้กระสอบไอ้กระดอง
กูปีกูปี
มึงดูไอ้เฮียนี่พูด
Time
แล้ว
for a
ไม่พูด
field
ไม่ค่อยอยากพูด
test.
พยายามพูดหาพ่อเดี๋ยวก็แพ้มัน
Dropping smoke.
ครับเนี่ย
What the fuck is that?
Our spikes down. Spike down B.
Never left.
มาแฟง
On market.
One enemy remaining.
มาเก็ตมาเก็ตมาเก็ตมาเก็ต
Okay, market, market.
Every time it's I pull that thread up, not to go just to feel
ชัวร์นะ
Yeah.
Last player standing.
พี่ไม่โดน
Nice.
พี่ไม่โดนได้แต่ว่า
All right, homies, chill.
Can
We'll
I get
go
this?
again. Damn, you love being here. Like way too
Thanks.
much.
Reloading.
วันหาพ่อปดิเฮีย
รถนะ
เต่าร
ถนะรถนะรถนะรถนะ
What do you need?
ไปเกนดอกกันเลยผู้หญิงคมไปเฮีย
Watch this.
Feeling safe.
Someone's there.
Dropping smoke. Someone
So many B.
spawn.
So many.
Cutting their vision.
โอ้โหคมยังอ่ะเปิดแล้วเฮีย
No more.
Go.
go go
ก็
go
มันหมดเอา
I know exactly. Nice.
ตาย
My ult ready.
Get out of my way!
ใช่ไหม
Last player
ช่วย
standing.
มันช่วยมัน
ช่วยมันช่วยมัน
One enemy remaining.
แล้วก็
วอ
My turn.
มันมาตอนไหนเนี่ยในจอกูไม่เห็นวะมึงดีเดินยิงกว่านี้นะ
Defenders win.
ครับแล้วเราก็แพ้ตามสเต็ป
Even when I try to stay, but he still lingers in the quiet parts of my day. It's not what I want, but I still look back. Not what I need, but I keep losing track of all the love I give to
มาดูก่อนนะวันนี้มีแข่งบอไม่น่ามีนะ
to something I should undo. I swear you're the one, but
แล้วดูสปอร์ต
let me run. I'm
มีปะวะ
sorry, I keep coming undone.
เอ้านี่อะไรล่ะ
And I flinch not 'cause of you, but what I miss.
ไม่มีอ่ะ
Person
ไอ้เทนเหรอ
when love didn't feel like a crime. I stay up late, pretend I'm fine, but I'm chasing ghosts inside my mind. And you deserve a love that's clean, but I'm stuck in between you. But I want.
เดี๋ยวผมร้องดีๆครับ
วันนี้ทำอะไรเดี๋ยววะหมดไฟจัดเฮียกูแบบเอาได้โบรได้กูโดนตบมาเนี่ยไอ้เฮีย
You set the mood, baby, you got that mood. Low voice in my ear got me feeling
ชิวๆก่อนนะครับช่วงนี้ก็พักเบรกไปก่อนนะ
you loop in my mind like a city pop tune. Burning slow, you're my late night groove. Don't say a word, but my heart speaks loud. You smell like danger, and I like it now. You flip my world with just your breath. Your silence got me feeling obsessed. Where you learned that gaze, that heat. You kill me calm, no need to speak. I'm zoning out, I can't even think. Work feels fake, you're all I replay. You don't try, but you pull me close. Just breathing next to me feels too much. Yeah, no warning signs, no rules at all. Your chemistry, your fire, your rush. Who are you? You got me acting like a fool. Even your breath turns my mind upside down every time. You set the mood, yeah, you got that mood. Burning me up like you always do. Peel me back, I want the truth. Tell me, who are you? Even when you're gone, I feel the thrill. The world moves quiet, but my heart stays filled. Favorite songs on repeat. It's you in between every heartbeat. Same spot, same time, same stare. One day I'll speak, pretends I don't care. You typed and delete, miss you at night, but baby, I know you feel it right. Delete a message, but I got the sign. Late night shakes and you on my mind. Reset my soul the moment we touch. Your orbit's real, I'm pulled too much. Still I smile, still I burn. For you I never learn. Who are you? You got me acting like a fool. Even your breath turns my mind upside down every time. You set the mood, yeah, you got that mood. Burning me up like you always do. Peel me back, I want the truth. Tell me who set the you. And now I can't undo the way you move. It's always been you. Oh, yeah.
ไม่อยากไปดูแบบพวกนี้มาก่อนวะไฮไลท์อะอยากดูไฮไลท์แข่งอะใช่เหรอวันนี้ท่ารอนเหรอเริ่มมาเนี่ยเอาวะช่วงนี้มันยังเป็นแบบว่าไอ้นี่อยู่อ๋อ
about to be 14 years deep into my career. Just been doing this for a while, and if I don't feel comfortable and I don't feel confident in myself, then what am I really doing? It's always great working with the teams that we have out here. You know, we keep them tight-knit. I think that allows for everybody to just get along and vibe and build a rapport with one another very quickly. And to my co-caster Paper Thin, this machine is broken. I do think you are
Smart.
That was an experience, you know? It's one of those things where you always think like, yeah, I could beat a polygraph. You know, you have that kind of thought. I think that I was a little bit nervous at the start. I think that maybe offset some of my early answers, but it felt like it was starting to get into sync by the end there.
Do you think you're a good liar in general?
I think when I want to be, I can be, but I try not to do that too often.
Thank you for coming today. I guess we'll see you later.
Yeah, thank you. This was an experience. I appreciate you not asking about the murders. That's great.
Wait, what?
Hi, I'm Yuki Chiba. New song, Shinpai Muyo, is on YouTube and Spotify. Shinpai Muyo is just don't worry, and then just do it. Please listen and watch it. Peace. Yuki.
ยังไม่เท่าไหร่หรอหรือว่าต้องรอดูว่าเรียกว่าอะไรวะประมาณนั้นใช่ไม่รู้นะก็ต้องเปิดไปดูก่อนดูแคปเจอร์ใช่
たまに転ぶこけるのは怖くない先を急ぐビビって何もしないなんて損だしまずは動くそっちの方が得我慢とか溜め込むのは猛毒この気持ちに素直な俺強欲不可抗力どうにもなんないリスクを取りがち取れない安牌リスクある方がうまくいく案外いつまでも平気一生安泰全然大丈夫心配無用あんま気にしない細かいことなんだかんだなってくなるようにどんな苦難も超えて楽勝心配無用心配無用全然大丈夫心配無用あんま気にしない細かいことなんだかんだなってくなるようにいつかはなくなるこの世の全部だから今しかできない経験するいい飯食っていいセックス毎回本番してない練習地元で集まるいつものメンツ心配すんなってよく言っているアトランタで友達持つ
แต่เพลงมันเฟี้ยวนะเป็นแบบเพลงเฟี้ยวแล้วได้นะเพลงเฟี้ยวเลยเพลงแบบอู้หลาล้าเพลงแบบอู้หลาล้าเลยอ่ะเฟี้ยวนะก็ต้องดูครับแต่มันเป็นคู่สองไง
The hit, Berserk's, however, going to be noted is quite far forward. Paranoia going to be sent. Berserk's, however, still present, still looking to try to keep his team in this one. Spams him down to 33. Nothing left here in the regen shield. Spots him, finds the headshot. It's now Sugar Zero.
แต่ว่าจริงอ่ะ
Swinging right into it, Berserk's.
ว่าจัดอ่ะเฮียอ๋อวันนี้เสียงคันลัน เวอร์มากเสียสละเลยดูดิมึงบ้าไปแล้วโบ
Counter Hunter's Fury though start to come on in, start to clear the angles over towards the side of A, but it's
Play around the site. They've heard Monyet slipping in, but still with the movement.
last pack forward, 10-10 meeting, trying to
โอ้ยช็อตเมื่อกี้คนยิงไม่ยังไม่รู้ตัวว่ายิงได้เลย Yeah. บ้าช็อตเพื่อนกันมา
Damage has been found. Clues dead. XDL with no real time to try to make a go of it.
มันยังไม่รู้เลยว่ามันยิงได้ปะ 11 นาทีครับ
Will get shut down. Yurutan. Nice little jiggle peek out of the wall. Yurutan. Very nice snappy shot. Does get rid of Mako. Flies flashback.
แล้วดีเลยตาใช่ไหม
The guided missiles looking to strike. One shot to find the kill. He's dialed in and he has it.
I told you guys don't cry, okay? Don't cry. Don't cry.
โดนคาย
드라마 체크. 안녕하세요. 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 쓰리. 안녕하세요. 가와이 다케데 다메 데스까? 야, 요men 형님. 왜? 재즈라는데? Like I said, bro, they are Gen Z, not your father. Don't be scared, okay? That last round is scary and easy. Boy, I almost died like 5 feet, bro. Pengen gue berdiriin. Tapi kita belum. Jangan. You know what I said, bro? I want to stand up, bro. Remember your place. 얘들아, 분위기야, 분위기. 울프도 3등 했는데 마스터즈에서. 맞네. 아, 나 오늘 일어난다. 안 되겠다. 들어가자! C 레이즈포, 형. C 포악포. 바이퍼 있을 거야, 아마. 원에이 걸게. 걸었고. D 나오는 거 내가 볼게, 형들. 나 최대한 많이 들어가 볼게. Going in. Let's go B, let's go A. Going in, I'll make some here. 오픈설. 나 아치 보고 문 열게, 이거. 문 깼고 얘네. 나 메인 안 볼 거야. 얘들아, 상대 블라인드 없다. 확인. Still here, still in, guys. Watch your side. Out more heaven, guys, wait. Go. Working. One side. I saw one side. 메인 온다, 이거. 사이드 들어왔어. 확인. Heaven down. One more, backside. I'm gonna take 3, can we swing 3? 레이스 40 일단. Upper on. I'm gonna defuse, guys. I defuse. All trust, guys. 세차는 좀 다들 셌다, 아마. Oh, 까비. Almost died. I even jumped. What the hell? Lo boleh langsung flank C gak nih? Pas dia one way gua langsung terobos. Ya, when he open door key, you just
รอดูช็อตท้ารอด้วยเฮียเดี๋ยวกูลั่นแม่ง
리브라라. 이만 이기로 갈 수를.
Shilling Piper. Cancel, let's go see. Only one here.
I got one way.
Girin na iyo. Pillar.
Can we fight him? Yeah, fight CT. DP. Nice. CT 할 때려. 나이스. 엄마. 맞다. 내가 이래로 CT.
ดูผมเล่นไอ้นี่ปะเราบอก
Nice. One more. CT 한번 왔다.
เล่นเราบอกดีกว่าเล่นเราบอกรอคนดูรอแข่งครับรอแข่งแล้วว่ารอแข่งโอเครอแข่งนะเดี๋ยวเล่นรอแข่งนะมาเลยพับจอดีกว่าโอเคเดี๋ยวพับจอนะครับเล่นเราบอกดีครับไม่ใช่ตรงนี้อันนี้เป็นเราบอกโอเคขึ้นมา
나이스.
ว่าไม่ต้องสมองตีนหรอไม่ต้องสู้หรอไอ้ข้อสมองตีนไหมหรือไม่ต้องสมองตีนด้วย
아, 야, 시험 막. 확인. 시 먹었다. 제가 ไปรอพิษด้วยวะ원에이 스모크. 나 지난 거 못 봐. 아, 보고 있어. 둘 다. 뺄게. 연마 한번 붙여줄게. 채워줘.
โอเมนกับไวเปอร์อยู่นี่น่าจะ3อ่ะอันนี้รู้จริงน่าจะได้ A สุดเลยเฮ้ยเฮียเจ็บ
เป็นคนปีนเขาดีกว่าเว้ยปีนเขาดีกว่า
둘다 올라갈게요.
แต่จอไม่ขึ้นอ่ะครับ
아까 연막 칠게 기다려. 살아.
นี่เพลแล้วนะ
삐개. 턴 먹었어.
ไปดิเพล
앞에.
จะไม่เจอโยรู้ป่ะ
ก็ล็อกเป็นอันนี้
จะรู้
ใช่
ว่าเฟสยังไม่เจอเฮ้ยมันโดดไปเช็คเอลิง
야, 이 있나 본데 이런. 앞에 있는 듯.
อีก6 นาทีนะครับแล้วก็ลั่นไปก่อนเนาะช็อตเอ
야, 10초인데 얘들아. 삐일 때 거의 얘들아.
เฮียเมาส์เร็วจัดเอ้ยทำไมเมาส์เร็วจังอ่ะเอาไม้กล้องเอาไม้กล้องปีนเขาเว้ยผมได้โซนไหนวะจำไม่ได้ปีนก่อนปีนเขาเว้ยเฮียกูมันถึงเวอร์แบบปีนเขาเล่นเป็นลิงครับเชี่ยที่มึงดูตัวกูดิผมไปเล่นแบบที่ผมเล่นประจำเลยก่อนเดี๋ยวกูเล่นประจำจัดเลยนะเฮ้ย5 นาทีเชียครับเล่นแบบนี้ครับโบรชิลๆ everything นะครับผู้ชมโอเคผมแบบนี้ผมจะชอบเล่นตัวอะไรวะตัวได้คอมโบนะอะไรเอาเป็นนี้กันดูโอ้ยมาถึงเราผมแล้ว
エターナル変身エターナル
ไอ้เหี้ยบอกเลยแบบนี้โคตรดีอ่ะไอ้ที่แปลงร่างดูดิโคตรเดียวเฮียเฮ้ยนี่บอทยาก
まだ終わりじゃないマキシマムドライブさあ地獄を楽しむ
ตายโคตรรังแกผู้เล่นนี่เฮียอันนี้ตัวกองนั้นเนี่ยผมจะรังแกครับเว้ยเฮียโดน
Blade Ride
โอ้ยโดนหรอหายโอ้ย
まだ終わりじゃないマキシマムドライブさあ地獄を楽しみな
โคตรคมลูกคมอ่ะเฮ้ยมันไปไหนน่ะเอาแอคหน่อย
さあ地獄を楽しみな Blade Ride
ที่หายเดี๋ยวมีคอมโบอ่ะตัวนี้อันนี้ดีเอ็นป่ะดีเอ็นโคตรโกงอ่ะ2 นาทีนะครับพาชมการแปลงร่างนะ
さあ地獄を楽しみなさあ地獄を楽しみな
เบื่อใช่ไหมเกมวักชอบเพย์ออฟอ่ะ2 นาทีครับ เดี๋ยวขออนุญาตเล่นแบบฟิวกันละกันเบรอ
ライトニングフラッシュサンダーチックサンダーマッハ
เราก็ยับเลยนะไม่ใช่ละ
ライトニングソニック
นี่แล้วหนียับมันก็อะไรกระทืบกูอีก1 นาทีครับเฮ้ยจอมานมาเฮ้ยเสียงอะไรวะเอเทอร์นัลโอ้เสียว
メモリの数が違う終わりだ
เฮียตัวกูว้าไปไหนเดี๋ยวเราขอดูท่าก่อนไอ้เฮียไม่เป็นท่าโอ้ยเฮียมาเลยท่ามันอลังการจังวะเป็นดาบกูเฮียนี่ตายอันนี้ดีเองนะเป็นโบนะจะเหลือ900น่าไหวเนาะตายปะวะตายเห็นนะโคตรโกงอะไรอ่ะทำไมเหลือ29 นาทีอ่ะโอ้ยเฮียโอ้โหนานจังไว้ก่อนเลยนานเกินเล่นเดธแมทรอดีกว่าขออนุญาตเลยเล่นเดธแมทรอดีกว่าเดี๋ยวไปเล่นเดธแมทรอนะครับเล่นเดธแมทรอนะเพื่อนเพราะว่าเล่นเดธแมทรอนะเพื่อนเพราะว่าไหนก็ต้องเล่นแหละเดธแมทอ่ะไม่เห็นโอเค29 นาทีแล้วนั่นจ้ะปิดเลยตรงนี้ปิดเลยโอเคทำอะไรต่อดีโอ้ยเลิกกี่เบิร์นเนี่ยลั่นอยู่นะไม่ขึ้นเลยวะโอเคแค่ละสเปซอ่ะดูดิชิบดินานจังวะ
Oh,
So
God.
today's the last day. We're gonna have all day to do this.
เขาน่าจะแบบว่าสัมภาษณ์ที่เจอทีอะชิวไปก่อนละกันครับเราทีเล่นเมทดีกว่า
Match found.
ปรับตีก่อน สีมันไม่ค่อยสมูทอ่ะฟิลเตอร์หนึ่งนะไม่ค่อยสมูทเลยวันนี้สีสดโอเคสีสด
I don't try.
รู้ว่าเดี๋ยวโว้สดเกินไอ้เหี้ยสีสดเกินไอ้เหี้ยมันสดกันนะอ๋อธรรมดาดิอ๋อนี่คือเงาอ่ะเราดูผ้าเดี๋ยวผ้ามาเจอกับมือหรือวะผ้าเป็นหัวนะแกได้ผ้ากันไม่ได้แย่ครับ
Cutting through.
Be right back.
Reloading.
Later.
โอ้เปลี่ยนปืนแล้วนะเพื่อนเฮ้ย what the fuck what the hell อะปีดาเฮลโบ
Time to jump.
โอ้เชแย่จัดว้าโดนได้ไงนี่สิพี่บราวอีนั่นไงนี่
Too bad.
โดนได้ไงนี่พี่บราวเป็นไผ่นี่
Nice and slow now. Gonna fall back here.
แบบผมจัดเหรอวะเป็นนี้ปะดูมันยิงเนี่ยมันยิงไม่เอาหัวเลยตาเลยนะไม่จะมาเนี่ยขออนุญาตเลยนะ
Slowing them down.
เล่นไม่ได้หรือเปล่าเนี่ยแม่งต่างกัน
Back in a flash.
ดึงหัวนะมาแตบนะมาแตบอยู่เนาะรู้ไหมโอ้วันแตบรู้ไหมใครไม่รู้จักวันแตบโอ้เหี้ยกี่ตัววะเนี่ยมาเลยครับได้กระเดื่องนี่กันนอบเลย
There.
It's you and me.
Don't. Gonna fall back here.
Time to jump.
Slow down. My territory, my rules.
ไม่เกี่ยวคนโดนหัวนะไม่โดน
Reloading.
Hay là
Doing a thing. Need a minute.
มุมเนี้ยมุมผม
Out.
ยิงไม่ได้หรอ
Anyone else?
Slowing them down.
Kita macam lawang lama.
The hunt begins. Got 3.
หวานหมูดิตัวฟรีๆไป
Flash.
The exact opposite, really not being able to find their footing here, not being able to win a match. From 5-0 to 0-5, it doesn't get any worse of a flip than that.
Yeah, and of course, a lot of us are wondering which teams will be going to Challengers, which Ascension teams will be going back to Challengers, or going straight to Ascension, or even remaining here.
Yeah, so just to add to that, if you are a Boom fan,
This guy's remember.
That's how you get through here. That's what the championship points are saying. So
I
you
hear
are rooting
Coletto Bella
for
together.
whoever is against DFM if you're a big Boom fan.
Are you a big Boom fan, Quack?
I'm actually on the other side of the fence.
You're on
I'm
the
going for
DFM?
DFM. I want to see DFM and champs, or at least make a deep run, make it to Japan.
I would like to see them in Tokyo. That would be fun.
Oh, you can't have it both ways.
No, I can't.
You gotta pick
I can't.
big time. In fact, let's look at the player stats for the group stage, because May is at the very
Look at
top.
that.
So them going to Tokyo is totally possible. That's not great for Boom fans, but for DFM fans.
He's decided they're going to Tokyo. He's trying to get them there by hook or by crook, dominating in ACS, KD, ADR, and max kills. He's an absolute chart topper here in Pacific, a true prodigy of Japanese Valorant, and I think we're going to be saying his name a lot as we move through these playoff brackets.
So much.
ปล่อยให้มันลั่นไปไว้เหี้ยแม่งโหดเกินลั่นไปเถอะ
My ultimate's
ยอ
ready.
มลั่นไปเถอะลั่น รถแสงสว่างอยู่ด้วยไงเสือแม่งจ้าไปประมาณเนี้ยหน้าตา
Watch your eyes. Flash. Careful now. Flash. Careful now. Watch your eyes. Careful now.
it's a little bit tough to say, but it does happen, and sometimes that could be the
ข
reason
อง
why.
จริงว่ะ
like,
โทษ
for
ไอ้
example,
เหี้
last
ย
week they weren't doing too well against
มา
Paper
ว่ะ
X.
Yeah.
Well, it was a 2-0
Wow.
to Paper X, but the scoreline was pretty
Wow.
close.
Very close.
And Cruz had a
Cruz was a
pretty,
monster.
Yeah, superstar
Second.
moment on that Viper.
Wow.
Yeah.
Second map.
He said to the young guys around him, he was like, "Hey, I've got you. This is my map. I know these old timers on the other side. I'm gonna take it to them." He ran away with that game, really putting a shift there. But I do agree with you, Quack. I feel like we talk a lot about Premier, we talk a lot about Die, and for me, I think the onus is really on Jit Boys, Kahlua to be stepping up because we have seen massive games from them. But once again,
Sure.
consistency is a little bit of a problem for this young Thai team.
Yeah, and consistency is one of those things I think that comes with experience, right?
Absolutely.
We've seen it with all the teams here, have their ups and downs, including Gen G. Now, they are facing as Nongshim. We're talking about they're back in a form that we want to see, that is exciting to see, it's fun to see, and a large part is Francis going back to the IGL role.
Yeah. I mean, I think he's
Yeah,
done a
Mao.
great job. He knows how to enable the people around
Yeah,
him, and they are very much returning to that old school vintage style. And OB is sort of slotted in now towards that Sentinel where he's able to be a little bit more free. I felt like when he was on that IGL, things got a little bit too rigid for this team. They were doing it a little bit too proper. That's what Nongshim's not about. That's not what they should be doing. I'm much happier to see this old school style come back.
Yeah, shout it louder from the back big time. That's exactly what this team is all about. You want to see that burst. You want to see them go with that speed. And I think it's also really nice just that we have RB back on the Sentinel, because then he can just kind of be in his own world, control sites, and defend to the best of his ability. At the same time, we also saw Dambi coming back in with this Waylay.
Yeah.
And it was pretty sick, let me tell you.
It was
I mean,
good.
so many times it's just RB kind of anchoring down, maybe Seaside on Lotus, and then the rest of the team can just come back in through rotations to kind of retake off the composition that they have.
Yeah, I mean, I was a little bit of a doubter about the Dambi Waylay. We saw it at
You
the
loved
start.
it at the start.
A little bit.
I felt like it could be a good fit for him because he was so good on Neon, but then it didn't seem to play out that way. But he's gone back to it now, and it's clear that extra time has helped him a lot. I think the coaching staff have put a lot of work into this Waylay. I think they have some very good fleshed out ideas. And personally, I hope we see it.
Yeah, with Margaret being off the roster, RB stepping in instead, I think it's allow for a lot of improvement. Persia being able to step back up really well as well. So let's look at the two teams and some data comparisons here. And TLN is definitely slightly more superior on the pistol win percentage.
Yeah, I mean, they're doing great, and the pistol win percent first overall in Pacific, and that's such a helpful stat. I can't understate how important winning these pistols are. It lets you snowball, then you have that bonus round where you're okay to lose, you're just doing damage, but more importantly, the ults get online quickly, and for a well-structured team like TLN, that's where they really start to make big impact, because they know how to use these ults to maximum effect.
It's true. The numbers are pretty undeniable, but I will say this at the same time for Nongshim. Just the fact that they took that win against Gen G last week. On the defensive side, 3 out of those 6 wins were retakes. Yep. And I think that's where you get to see kind of how the first kill percentage transfer over onto that as well. I mean, now that they're back with Francis on the IGLing role, they get to play a little bit more offensively, and that can really give them the win in their sails that they're looking for.
Yeah, definitely agree. I think there's a lot of strength there. One other stat I want to highlight here is Talon. If we look on your bottom left there in the first kill win percent, second in the overall league. So that means when they get that first kill, how often are they able to close out that round? This is a real measure of discipline, of your advantage play, and I think that's a good reflection of your coaching as well. So very, very disciplined team, able to be very clean, and that will be very important if they want to get that win today.
Oh, absolutely. And I think this is going to be, you know, we have all this data here, but Nongshim is playing differently in the last 2 matches. Thai also and Dambi are 2 superstar duelists that we are looking towards. I feel like we haven't seen this at all at the start of this year, and now to see this in form now, especially Thai on that ball, those up kills, absolutely a menace.
Yeah, I mean, he's really, really impressed me since moving across to this duelist. You know, he had to kind of replace Primi in that role where Primi has been so good, but Frost even started on this desk and called him the mini. He said he's the next one up. I think it's very clear to see why, like you say, so strong with that operator, which is in stark contrast to Dambi on the other side, who doesn't really use that. So they're very different types of duelists, but just look at how...
Okay.
Match found.
ได้แมตช์ก่อนครับ chill bro back there
Death match. Warm up. Death match. Warm up. Death match.
โอ้ยนี่แค่บอกนะเว้ยนี่แค่บอกนะครับ
Surrounded by minha família. We won't lose. Fight.
Come on, let's go.
Jet's grounded.
มองทางไหนวะ
Ouch.
มองทางไหนวะนะเดี๋ยววอลเก่งก็ต้องไปดีนะครับเฮ้ยคนไปไหนกันหมดอ่ะโอ้ย
Got him.
คนไม่โผล่เพราะว่าฉันไม่ใช่ชายโอ้ยเฮ้ยกูยิงหัวแล้วนะกูยิงหัวแล้วนะยิงหัวนะโอเคเดี๋ยวยิงหัวโอ้ยเฮียยิงเลยกูเนี่ยโอ้ยิงติดเฮียเลยทุกคนเป็นหัวขามันแตกyou know มันแตกyou know บางฟ้ารอแตกนะใครยิงเรียกแตกนะโอ้ยยิงเรียกดิคนหันเร็วหันเอา
Sky's out.
ทีบาโบว่าต่อเคซี่ดัมโบโอ้ยเราเหมือนไม่ไหวจะรับได้เพื่อนยิงกันตายหน่อยใครเชื่อได้ไหมล่ะวันนี้1 ตัวเลยแหละผมว่าเฮ้ยยิงอะไรอ่ะยิงอะไร6 นาทีได้ไหมพี่โจไม่รู้ไม่ได้ยินไม่ได้ยินดูปั๊บลากตัวหนึ่งอ่ะ1 2 3 1 2 3มาบอก1 2 3
Three for me.
เว้ยโอ้ย
Ha! 4.
ตัวพีไม่มีเลยไอ้ผมไม่นะ
Ciao.
อ้ยอะไรวะน่ะยิงคมจัง
Precision kill.
เกี่ยวไม่ใช่หรออะไรวะคนแทบยืนโนไม้ยืนน้องไอ้น้องไอ้กระน้องรู้จักไหมกระน้องรู้จักบ่โอ้ยเทีย
See ya.
โอ้ยอันแน่อันแน่โอ้ย
Listen up.
โอ้ยเบอร์จังโอ้ไม่ไหวละ
10 kills remaining.
แต่ไม่น้อยเนาะเออไม่หยิบอยู่อย่าง
Dropped. One down. Woo!
นี่คือความรู้สึกแบบว่ายิงชิวๆครับในนี้แบบนั้น
5 kills
Jets
remaining.
grounded. Jets grounded.
เฮ้ยผมก็ยิงชิวนี่แหละพี่แบบแม่งแบบแม่งเที่ยเราเที่ยตัวนี้
1 kill remaining.
โอ้เชียวมาก
It's dance. There we go. Nice work, everyone.
อะไรจับคู่เหรอแล้วเขาจับคู่กันเหรอ
Too.
With Izu on the flex there. I mean, Izu's been putting up numbers, but he's a perma-duelist, so...
Let's see what the caster, or Pilsky rather, because you're still...
จับคู่กันเหรอ
Oh, DH is the controller?
DH controller.
Okay, let's show the full board here. Okay, this makes a lot more sense. Oh, this is pretty solid team.
It's a good team. It's a good team.
Pretty solid team.
Much better than big time.
And of course, the winner of the build diff gets a... you know what, let's just pull up the whole graphic. Wait, where's Francis? This is so crazy.
The second one.
Okay.
There we go.
All right, so the only difference here, we have a lot of similar picks. A little bit of a shuffle here. I think Mika's is probably the most different, and then maybe the casters as well. You guys put Izu on the flex role. A lot of us haven't been picking Izu in a while, so that could be your guy to bring you to victory. I don't want that to happen, but
Very much so. And I mean, look at Pilsky's team. Pilsky is in the lead in this game, of course, going with RB, not Francis, on the side of Nongshim, like most of us, and he's going with 2 T1 players in DH and VTO.
He picked RB?
He did pick RB.
Oh,
RB.
interesting pick. Okay, well, RB is not IGLing anymore, so
He's
maybe
loose now. He's free.
that could be the case. Now let's talk about overall predictions for match 1. We got Talon versus Nongshim. Paperthin is the only one who picked Nongshim. I actually want to know why, but he's not here. Pilsky got rid of him and took his spot, so we can never find out now, which is unfortunate.
We'll unfortunately never see Paperthin again. He's gone missing. But most of us went with Talon. I would say you have to put Talon as the favourites heading into today's game, just based on overall form and what we've seen throughout the year. I do think Nongshim are on that uptrend, but I found it hard to predict them today just because I think they can be a little bit unstable, especially against such a strong disciplined team like Talon.
I can still kind of see why Paperthin went with Nongshim, though. Just the fact that they took down Gen G, there's still a chance.
Yeah, I think Nongshim has a lot of pieces. They're moving in the right direction, and they could absolutely pop off today. Talon, on the other hand, has stopped Nongshim every single time. They're
3-0.
Yeah, 3-0. And it's always during playoffs, so Nongshim gets completely knocked out by Talon. I'm sure they want a little bit of revenge today. I don't know if today is going to be the day. I ended up picking Talon because you know why?
Win-loss.
It's the win-loss. You know,
They lost to Paper X last week. Surely they win this time.
That's how it goes.
It's just science, guys. It's math. Pure analytics here. So this is going to be very exciting to start off playoffs. The very first match of today is going to be TLN versus Nongshim. Let's see who's going to take it.
Let's fly.
Yeah.
Victory for the team. Glory forever. The last tickets to Champions Paris. It's the final chapter of VCT Pacific 2025 Stage 2 playoffs.
Yeah.
The era of the duelist. With the meta shifting, the front line has never been more crucial. The pleads for victory grow louder, and the shadow of defeat looms larger. In an ever-competitive region, entry fraggers are expected to have it all. The ability to carry, selflessness, unshakable composure, star power, fearlessness. They're sharper, smarter, deadlier than ever, because that's what's necessary for survival. After countless battles, only one team will find glory, and only one duelist will stand above the rest. So in this fierce competition, who will be the one to guide their team to victory? Witness the very best duelists, teams, and region in the world. VCT Pacific 2025 Stage 2 playoffs start now.
มาแล้ววะ
My ultimate's ready.
มาแล้ววะเฮียมาแล้ววะพี่บอยก็จะมาแล้วนะเชี่ยไอ้เฮียขอเกมเลย
TLN. We are in VCT Pacific Playoffs Day 1, and we're going to start it all off in the upper bracket with TLN and Nongshim. Now, TLN and their full Thai squad have finally hit their stride through Stage 2, Quack.
We've seen that so much. They've been soaring through it all. I mean, now that Thai is on this duelist, being freed up to do a lot more, and at the same time, Primi onto the Sentinel. He's blocking off so much, and you love to see this team continue moving forward.
And they're going to be facing off against Nongshim. Nongshim definitely have a bone to pick with TLN because all year, all of 2025 at kickoff in Stage 1, it was always TLN that knocked Nongshim out.
Yeah, Nongshim never the better of this TLN roster, but this is a Nongshim that is looking better and better by the day. We just saw them beat Gen G, a match none of us really saw coming, but Danby's back in form, as well as all of the supportive players. They're returning to their old school style. They're aggressive, they're in your face, and they're going to punch their way to Champions Paris.
And I think
안녕하세요.
this is a very good chance to do it, to play like this, to change your play style into a form that they're comfortable with, and that surprises their opponents.
I think they're definitely the underdogs for the day, and they want to lean into being the underdogs. And if you're okay with that, I think that's when they're able to play their loosest, you know? We just saw what they did against Gen G, again in a game where none of us really had them predicted to win. So I think they should embrace being that underdog. A lot of people have them down as the weakest team here in the playoffs, but nobody's truly weak here in Pacific. So lots of chances for an upset today.
And definitely not in the playoffs where things are just so darn competitive. But at the same time, I do think Nongshim do have a really good chance to pull off some surprises. But I think Talon are exactly the team to be prepared for surprises just like that. I mean, that's why you have the map eater going this way as well. Lotus being left open has to be something that Talon considered.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I was surprised to see something a little bit trickier come out from Frost. I think all these maps in a way were quite expected, which, you know, isn't normal from a Talon veto, but I think Nongshim are going to be feeling good heading into this map 1. We've seen what they can do on their Lotus. I'll be surprised if we see a composition change from them, just because they did look so sharp last time.
I think this might be a good sign from Talon, actually. Instead of relying on a little bit of trickery and unknowns, they are comfortable, they're confident in what they've been showing so far.
Yeah, true. I mean, we're seeing them look better and better, to be honest. And I love how they play. I love their style. It's full of discipline, but so much power and so much aim that I feel like this is a kind of team that can do it all. I think Talon are really looking to run this bracket. They are probably one of the dark horses, but we see them finish top 4 again and again and again with rosters that we wouldn't predict, that we wouldn't say on paper should be in that top 4, but they always find a way to do it. But Nongshim, it's on them to put a stop to that success today.
Yeah, really good chance for them to make that happen, especially with the composition changes up that they are deploying into today's matchup. But at the same time, again, for Talon, you know, it's all about the preparation. It's all about, you know, staying disciplined, playing together. Because like you saw on the stage, the graphics, the fact that they have won a lot of 5v4s. But let's take a look at the age of compositions for now. Talon going in with a double duelist. You've got the Euro for a bit of trickery here and there. And at the same time, Vice just slow things down a bit.
On the side of Nongshim, they are sticking with that waylay. It looked so good last time. Dambi was going crazy. As you said, Quack, he hard diffed Texture, and that's a very difficult task to do. He'll be hard supported there by Ivy and Francis on that double initiator, sorry. So really, really playing for Dambi's success here.
Well, there is one major change that I see today, and that is that we have neither Chobra or the Zeta guy screaming for
That's true. What a hard nerf. What a hard nerf, actually. They didn't think this through at all.
Yeah, I'm worried for Nongshim now.
Oh, no.
How on earth are they going to pull through without the power?
Go get your boy. Get him here. What are you doing?
#1 cheerleader.
Yeah, Zeta guy mushroom. If you ever need to recruit anyone to support, just, you know, in life.
Yeah.
You know, just even you just need someone to cheer you on.
I want him to follow me around and celebrate my wins.
This guy is phenomenal. He was cheering for Nongshim last week. I don't know who he's cheering for this week. With that, we're going to send this to our caster. Something's also a little bit different. Here we got Achilleos and Pelski.
That is right, it's playoff times, baby, and we're pulling out all the stops, and that means that I've gotten rid of paper thin. It's time to cut the dead weight, and I've upgraded to Pilski, so welcome to the caster test for your first time here in Pacific.
Why do you keep doing this? It's like you have like almost like a thing for Australians at this point. You keep replacing the old reliable with an Aussie caster. It's a bit weird, man.
I mean, I don't have much of a choice. I'm kind of surrounded by you guys. It's either Aussies or a Brit for the most part, I suppose.
We're taking over.
Yeah, so you guys are taking over the league, it would seem. Here we go. Playoffs ready to begin. A pivotal match between Talon and Nongshim here. So much, you know, kind of hanging in the balance as these teams are vying for a position as champions.
This is so stacked. Like, I feel like the playoffs is looking so good. I'm excited for every match, even these opening stage matches. And both of these teams, it's really do or die. They've got to go straight through the upper bracket, tee up a game against DRX, because they're not going to get to Champions Paris based on points alone.
ท่าเล่นแล้ววะอุ้ยท่าเล่นจะรู้ว่า
Talon bringing out the double duelist, going for the big red style here. Let's see if they're going to be able to contend with this whale. The Dusk was talking about. Dambi had a whale of a time last series.
Yeah, main change-up I'm seeing from Nongshim is that RB is off the Cypher and onto the Viper, which I actually don't like as much with this breach comp. Obviously, the breach flashes don't impact the wall as much. You're going to get a fight on front B here in a second, though.
Let's see if they're actually going to enact on this one. They're ready for any kind of contact that they possibly get, but for now, Talon keeps things very quiet.
You can see Talon very cognizant of the fact
เหมือน
that
รู้
there
อะ
could be a front on front B. Nongshim hasn't pulled the trigger on the trap. Ivy just spotting out, seeing if he's going to be able to at least gather info that Talon is on the cross, and Nongshim in
พี่เห็น
transition
พี่เดมเห็น
pushing
มัน
front
เห็น
B
นะ
and starting to get closer on this
ส
flank,
โม
but the
กไป
Vice
แล้
will
ว
keep
ปิด
them
เล
in
ย
check.
ตรงนี้
It might have to be the 3-2-1 go. All try to tuck
แล้ว
over
ลา
the
ด
top
เข้า
of
ครับ
that one
บ้าน
here.
มีแฟงครับ
We'll
บ้าน
still
มี
leave
เย
it
อะครับ
behind for the
บ้าน
time
มี
being,
เย
though,
อะครับ
Talon. We'll just go ahead and see if they can got this A site for free, and the wall does go up. It's just obvious man to make his way past this one.
Yeah, fair bit of util use getting into the site, but Haunt and Paranoia still available as they go for the push into spawn side
บ้าน
now.
เราโดนเยอะ
Cruz swinging around the back. Ivy
มา
positioning
ดิกู
wisely.
ดิงเอา
Still does take a nasty little bit of damage
ดิง
there
50
to the
ป่ะ
corner
น่ะ
of the wall. 3 players in his way.
พี่ทีมดิง
We'll
เขา
just
ดิ
go
ก่อน
ahead and recut back across towards that connector door at the same time.
เอา
All
แล้ว
Nongshim, their
ไอ้เหี้ย
forces
เขา
now
ทีเยอะเขาที
forward
เย
here
อะ
in
แบ
the
บ
tree.
นี้
Paranoia across. Kahlua just sat here, tucked away in backside. Will be able to recover from
Bye.
that stun of the blind.
บ่ายโดนกันเลยไอ้เหี้ย
Now going unscathed as they start swinging around the side here. Tommy's able to find one. The push out of the smoke. Premier going to be good for one there with the Sheriff in hand, but quickly does get dealt with by Francis as they look to try to get the defuse started. A re-swing's going to be coming through though from Thai, making his way forward onto the side, catching them completely off guard. Comes away with 2 kills. Paint shell now to further delay. It's going to be down, be dead. And that is running around, going the way of Talon. It's just not enough time to make it happen. A Red Bull clutch here to kick things off. Welcome to the playoffs.
Nongshim, I mean, unfortunately just
Come
running
on.
out of time there.
Oh,
Thought going unchecked, finding a nice timing to be able to get a multi-frag and refresh that paint shells. It was very much down to the wire. But unfortunately, that's where, look, Vice might not be this hard sensing that does always keep the flank in check, but the Sheer buys a lot of time there and really slows down Nongshim, who go for that heavy flank. Whenever you go for these, you know, trap-based pistols, where you are really heavily stacked up on one side of the map.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, already
What have
into
you
a
done?
check pause. Sorry.
What have you done,
Sorry, guys.
Pilsky?
Sorry. This always happens whenever I'm around some recent tournaments as well. Have been some of the worst tech pauses ever. So I'll take this one firmly on square on my shoulders this time around. But yeah, I think, look, Nongshim did try to go for that front B trap. They don't pull the trigger on the trap, but they are able to come in on the flank. And whenever you are going to go for these trap-based pistols, you are stacked up heavily in towards one side of the map. You do have to have a plan and a follow-up for if they don't walk into your trap, how are you going to retake an X or Y situation? How are we going to approach retaking the site? And unfortunately, the heavy flank just takes a little bit too long. And Talon as well, although they did use a little bit of util getting into the site, something that I've been watching a lot lately is how much util does a team actually use to take an empty site, and therefore how much util do they have on the attacking side to use in the post plan?
Well, it's been, I'd say, few and far in between with the issues here. I think everything's been overall pretty good throughout the stage, so hopefully this is just going to be a quick little hiccup, and then we can get on our merry way and continue. We've just got the barest of tasters here with that first round.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we're kind of talking about it. I think that just looking at the schedule today, given that it's the playoffs, everyone's going to be fighting tooth and nail to try to avoid that lower bracket.
Yeah.
I'm fully expecting a very long day of Valorant.
100%.
I think it's 6 maps. Very well could be possible.
Yeah, there's no room for error for these teams. Like, they can't just coast into a champion spot. They need to go all the way through the upper bracket. You got some sharks down there in the lower bracket, man. You lose a game in the upper bracket, you tee up a game with Gen G, I would be bloody terrified.
You need to try to just go ahead, keep yourselves afloat, keep those wins going. These teams know that they're just a couple wins away from potentially being able to punch a ticket over to Champs Paris. Obviously, for these two teams need to make a pretty significant run of it.
What is this tech? He's dual wielding the bloody hand warmers. There you go.
He's got it all figured out.
100%.
He's got his pregame, his pregame meditation, his deep breathing that he does, and now he's got the double hand warmers going. So
I believe it with Cruz. This dude's got a lot to do, so I think he needs to pull out every trick in the bag. Dealing with an injury, translating, IGLing, doing a million different things.
พี่ทีแบบว่าไม่เนี่ยวะ
Really is
แบ
a
บ
very
ชื่อสองเดียว
valuable
หน้า
player
กล้อง
on this squad.
เอ้ย
I think though for
กูนะ
Nongshim,
อะไรเงี้ย
lately, for those who haven't really been tuning into Pacific
น่า
as
จะปัด
much,
นะเว้ย
first of all, why? But second of all, I think for Nongshim, they are really hitting some crazy form. Swapping Francis back over to the IGLing duties. They just took down Gen G pretty convincingly. One of the better games I've seen from Nongshim in a very long time to be able to make sure that they maintain that spot in Ascension at a minimum. And now really, I think for both of these teams, they really want to make this upper bracket run all the way into the top 2. It's a long shot. But I think for Nongshim, they're in better form than ever. And for Talon, this current roster is the best that they've looked. And for my expectation for Talon for the longest time is that they're kind of better than the sum of their parts. They're making do with a little bit of a hodgepodge roster. They finally put together the roster they've been looking for. and I think the configuration that they've landed on in this stage in particular has really been working a treat.
All right, well, we are back into the action, so appreciate everybody's patience. Minor little gear issue, so I guess we've got that sorted. Classics now across the board here for the side of Nongshim. Not going to be seeing any kind of hero sheriffs coming through. To get a reveal on Primi, who's going to be swinging out wider and wider, trying to avoid that flash. And he does end up losing his life to one. Dambi went away with that kill, but Francis will be the ultimate cost. So Marshall does get recovered, so potential chance for maybe a bit more damage, but given the armors here, not going to be finding any free kills.
Then way to util to minimize risk, get the Prowler as well as the Boombot to clear out Mound, Horn on into the site. Nice open site. Talon should be able to establish themselves a very nice post. They're even going to take some spawn control here and just want to make sure that they keep 4 guns up here. They don't want to lose another kill to the Marshall.
นี่เดินดังมาก
If you lose the stinger,
เดินลั่นมากไอ้นี่เดินลั่นมากตายเดินลั่นมากไอ้นี่เดินมาอีก
certainly is going to be the goal of Persia.
เฮ้ย
Shot woven through there, but unable to find contact.
เอาเรียบร้อยโอ้ย
Smoked off for the moment there is RB. Looks like he's widely content to just sit back and go down to the spike here.
I may go hunting in, try to look for the showstopper, and he's punished for it.
That's a Guardian out of position. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to recover this one. So yeah, they're just going to have to abandon that one on the floor. So it does end up being a little bit more costly than you might have anticipated.
Don't know, say
Persia looking like he's more than happy to just go ahead and buy up a different rifle.
Yeah, I mean, you can't even blame him. I think that the ult economy definitely outweighs potentially the finances. If he gets that extra kill or two, gets very close to a showstopper going into a bonus round, is one of the biggest win conditions you can really have access to this early on in the game. And if you're able to get some impact, get an entry with that showstopper, win the bonus round, then you're off to the races on the attacking side often.
Overall, Talon probably not going to be too bothered by that one, so just a little bit left behind. But now we go into the bonus to see if they can try to get a conversion. We'll lose the Guardian, pick up a Bucky.
Should be rubble control for Nongshim, pretty uncontested. Maybe Primi will go for a pick and try to gate crash out.
Dash at the ready, doesn't actually opt to go for that one, just holds on to it here for now. And grabs an orb. One away from having that conversion. Pat's online now is Dambi.
RB actually fighting over Mound with no escape. So if you do see Talon look for some control over there, he could be in a little bit of trouble. Talon just playing in pairs, but it does look like they are actually going to contest this rubble crossfire.
Smoke going to be cycled out here, the push forward. As Persia eats an immense amount of damage, going to be down to 47. Sure wall now going to be set up, and yes, they are in fact going to be pushing right over in towards RB, who, like you said, that's just too many forces facing him down.
So risky to play those off angles on an agent where you have no escape mechanic, and he is punished for it. No wall active, not that they'll need it as Talon take full control of this C site. Pretty uncontested. It's going to be a difficult retake for Nongshim, but one they must complete or they're going to lose versus the bonus.
Once again, just scaling forward, taking that firm control this time. And 3 players pushing past here. Just quick little jump peek out. Primi still somehow keeps himself alive. If he uses that as his exit path, he'll have a nice clear upgrade from that Stinger into a rifle. And for the remaining players here of Nongshim, you're in a fairly committed position from here, but likely you should just be drifting away and trying to save.
Trying to commit. Getting zoned away by the util here. They may really just be playing for exits. Nongshim opt to fall away from Mound and Talon. A flawless bonus one with very basic utility, and I was even thinking about it. Seeing RB contesting that off angle on the Viper right from the start of the round, it's a ballsy play. It's the kind of play that you make when you're brimming with confidence, when you really want to send a message, get a little multi-frag early on in the game, but when you're punished, you're left feeling a little bit sheepish, and the rest of your team will be worse for wear as a result. Persia even going down to the spike. Oh no, that's another guy.
Just in the corner.
Oh my lord.
Just misidentifying the plant spot and just dies to the spike?
There's no excuse for it. That's a very basic plan. That's like even the safer of the plant spots.
Oh, this is a bit of a rough sign. Hopefully it's not of what else is to continue to transpire here. But yeah, that is brutal.
He'll take it if you're Talon.
Oh, happily.
To the half by now for Nongshim. I'm going to fight over rubble here, dash back across. Disengage from Primi in combination with the fault line now into RB.
Yeah, they immediately suss this one out. Not really going to get any damage across either, just tight. Taking a one shot, and now he's got a showstopper online. Quick clear. They know exactly where Francis is going to be as the Prowler chases forward as well. they're not going to try to invest that showstopper quite just yet. Can save it in case things start to get a little bit dicey here in the post plan. Once again, Talon just full take of this site, full push forward. Clearing out all these deeper angles of approaches. Flash going to be turned away from the second shot, ends up going wide. He's going to have to try to exit. Converter path's going to be sent in as time, does get taken down. A nice shot from Ivy and some damage on Kahlua. Gives them a bit of a window back into this one, but the Thorns for now hold them at bay. Up and over the top, looking for that saturate, but Ivy and Domby going crazy as Ivy finds himself a third. Cruising to do it all, and he cannot. Ivy with a 4K. Well, go ahead and get Nongshim on the board in this effective half-buy round.
Yeah, I think that's a bit of a missed opportunity for Talon. Man advantage inside the site, plenty of time burned off the clock. They even had Nongshim pinned back behind a one-way on spawn side. There's no reason why you should be able to complete that retake that cleanly, that easily from such a deficit.
All starts back over to here. Swing out from Die. And Ivy is just more than ready for it. Saw Paranoia connection there from Persia, trying to make up for the oopsie from the previous round.
I mean,
this is team forward.
You see it running back into the site. Big 4K from Ivy coming back in on the retake. But even from those replays, how much util were they really contested by coming back into the site?
Not very much, especially considering just how much they were drowning in that util in the previous round.
It's a little too easy. Going into this round, though, Rubble will be secured by Nongshim. Gonna have the rotation back across from Danby. Arcro's dealt with from RB. He has been punished multiple times. He will play things a little safer. I was gonna say surely not again.
You say that, and he's potentially considering a swing out of here if he can get any kind of assist util. Prowling to B main, seeing nothing. And that's just a clone, so not falling for that one.
Well, it's worked pretty well here. He's going to be able to actually re-clear Mound on the timing. You've got the rotation back across from Nongshim. Persia's been left on an island. He will play things safely over towards the A side. Nongshim cannot afford to keep losing personnel contesting basic map control.
Some Jiggle Peak's going to be spotted, and of course that showstopper still in the back pocket here for Tai, so could put that to good use. At the same time, you've got Jit Boys who's going to be looking for a bit of a late lurk in through B.
RB as well, pushing around on the flank, and you are going to get actually Talon to commit into B. Danby trying to play from Heaven's side.
Doing a thing.
Couple shots in his direction, but oh, gets one, gets out, but it's a very shallow refract, so ends up being a little bit more damage from through the corner, but crucially keeps himself alive. And it gives a player advantage here to Nongshim as they get ready to try to go for this retake. The showstopper going to be going out. Cruz lingering here outside of A, finds Domby. Finishing the job there is showstopper effectively going to just be zoning them back. Swing. Cruz gets himself another. And now just like that, Talon there in an advantageous position where RB is trying to pincer his way in through this C door. But they're just getting knocked down one by one. France is about to die. That leaves RB now to do it all.
He's gonna get a couple exits for his trouble. Get closer to the pit. There's no way you're completing this clutch though.
Yeah, looks like he won't even try to go for the tap. Doesn't want to try to bait them forward. Wants to hold on to the weapon. So we'll go his separate ways. He gets himself on the board here in this round, but he cannot get Nongshim another round win. So Talon will stretch the lead. Once again, up by 3.
These rounds are looking a little too easy for Talon. Like you saw Nongshim, they had positioning all around that B side. You want to come in for that flood or that crunch. Unfortunately, they're just not really meeting up well. If they were going to hug the B side, it would be the most awkward hug of all time. Like none of them were really synced up, actually committing into the side together. You see all of these 1v1s being taken and punished by Talon. Outside of a couple of exits, that's the only real into that round that Nongshim's able to have. And of course, they need a timeout. This is where the coaching staff of Nongshim needs to give the boys a bit of a kick up the arse and say, let's get our heads in the game. Let's actually start contesting these guys, because it's looking a little bit too flustered in the opening couple of rounds here for Nongshim.
Well, it certainly has been. Well, let's see. They're going to be able to right the ship here. Some rocky starts as well. Then you look back at the series versus Gen G. Did have a bit of a similar start to that Lotus, and then from there we're able to really come alive off the back of a timeout. So we'll see if there's going to be a similar conversion here for them. The Talon right now, like you said, aside from the one round that they've given up, everything else has widely felt very easy for them.
Yeah, and even that one round, I felt like they were just a little bit switched off. They didn't actually seem to have